Hello everyone, my name is Igor. As you might have seen from the past couple of videos that I've posted, it was all about my kid and some other stuff. I decided to do something new, something else, something that has never been done before. Um, I am probably one of the most typical Russian, super negative, kind of realistic type of guys who thought that life was one way or the other. It is what it is. You can't really change it. Some people are assholes, and you just try to avoid them, not talk to them, shut them out of your life. And you have your life, and this is the way you live, and that's about it. And I had a lot of issues, a lot of challenges with that. And 10 years ago, I changed from 20 years living in Holland, Amsterdam, to Mexico, and I started working in timeshare. In timeshare, you start to learn what is it to have a good vibe about you, right? How sales come about. What is this? How can you get $50,000, $100,000 cash out of somebody after a couple of hours of talking with somebody? It's amazing, no? It's ridiculous. How is it possible? So there was one famous guy. He was like winning year after year in timeshare and sales in all of Mexico. And I asked him, "Hey, man, I really honestly would like to know what you're doing and how you're doing it." And he just asked me a couple of questions. By the way, the guy spoke like 9 languages, had a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, and that was like 10 years ago. He must be now black belt by now. He's like this bodybuilder type of guy who wears this fucking Bruce Lee rope to work, and every single finger has like a huge giant golden ring. And he just sits down. He speaks like 9 languages. He sits down with people from I don't know where and starts talking in their language. Before you know it, the credit card is on the table. So anyway, so I asked this guy, "Hey, my background is, by the way, I have a master in political science, so that's 5 years in the University of Amsterdam, finished. 3 years of philosophy, and pretty much most of my friends were like teachers. My ex-girlfriends are teachers in philosophy in the universities, and like very, very left-wing super people who are very demonstrating against wars and etc. So I was always thinking about life, but I never came across the idea of reading vibes, understanding self growth and stuff like that, because that's not so European. That's more from the USA. Now, this guy, to come back to that guy, this guy told me, did you hear about Robert Greene? No. Napoleon Hill? Never heard of him. Carnegie Hall? No. What the fuck? Anyway, long story short, now it's 10 years later. I have made the most incredible change from somebody who thought he knew everything to losing that, to regaining that, to becoming more than I was before. And actually, I want to help the world, help the world with my little channel by making every day 1 or 2 or 3 videos about the stuff that I learn that really works. Not the stuff that, oh, you know what, sit next to the tree and meditate for 1 hour every day and things will be all right. I will give you all the steps, little by little, to understand who you are, what type of situation you are in, what are the things, practical things you need to do to understand how to grow in life, to understand that it's possible to grow in life, to understand that whoever you think you are, whatever you think you are, in what type of circumstance, because I've been through it all. I've been 7 years of my life illegal in different countries. I've been crossing borders illegally through the night, you know, crawling through the fields and swimming through the fucking rivers, and you know, I've seen a lot of stuff in my life. I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, and I thought it wasn't possible to do anything about it. It's just who you are in the end, you know. The things made you who you are. Total nonsense. Total nonsense. Whoever you are, you over there, whoever you are, listening right now, I will make it my life's work from now on to put every single day a video about all of the best stuff that guy told me 9 years ago, 10 years ago, that I learned, that can change your life in such an incredible way that it doesn't matter what color you are. Yeah. If you're missing maybe a tooth and your teeth are ugly and you had an accident and you miss a tooth, or what color of eyes you have, or what type of background, it doesn't matter. Within the next 12 months, you will be, whoever you are, a superstar, a social superstar. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like, what you're doing, and I will tell you little by little by little, I promise you, get ready for your change. You will change, your life will change, it will be for the better, and I'm doing it for humanity. I don't want any money. I don't give a shit about that. I do, just to pay my stuff, my rent, but I don't really care because I have that already. So all I'm doing this for is for you guys out there. Life's hard. COVID-19 sucks fucking ass. Okay, it's very heavy time for everybody. It's people have a little bit more time. Let's do this together, and yeah, I'm gonna start putting on content every single day. Okay, if you have any questions, put it out there. Put it on my underneath on the YouTube. Hey Igor, which book did you read for this? Or what did you do for that? Oh, by the way, I was a professional kickboxer in Amsterdam, in one of the best schools in the world, Majiro Gym. I did about 7 years of hardcore jiu-jitsu down here, because I like to fight. I'm a fight freak. I love to fight. I'm a typical Russian. I love to kick ass, but in a nice way, you know. So it's not only that I've been in the university sitting around. So I have a very broad background in. You shouldn't be saying in videos, by the way. That's one of the things that's like. It's not very character-like. But there's always exceptions. There's always exceptions. So I hope you're gonna like the videos. I'm gonna be posting it. I'm gonna be changing lives, and I'm very happy about that. And peace out. See you later, guys. Auf Wiedersehen.